What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around. You don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now, let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Alright, so I've been using this ultra-wide gaming monitor for a while now, and I figured I'd share my thoughts. I actually compared it to a couple of other 1080p ultra-wide models before settling on this one. One was a VA panel monitor, and while the colors were incredibly vibrant, seriously, it was popping with HDR, the motion clarity was a real letdown. Ghosting and streaking were constant, no matter what settings I tweaked. It's a good example of a monitor that excels in certain areas, like visuals, but falls flat in others. It's probably fine for games where smooth motion isn't critical. The other monitor I checked out was an IPS panel, offering a solid 200 Hz refresh rate and a 1 ms response time. It's a great option for its price range, especially considering the limited choices for high refresh rate 1080p ultra-wides. The market is definitely pushing towards 1440p, even though plenty of people still rock older GPUs. This one delivered exactly what you'd want. Smooth gameplay, decent screen real estate, and a price tag that didn't break the bank. HDR wasn't amazing, but it wasn't a deal breaker. So how does this monitor stack up against those two? On paper, and in actual use, it's the best. But best doesn't always equal best value. It boasts a higher refresh rate than the others, a seriously adaptable stand. Seriously, the built-in mount for a camera is a nice touch, and even has a built-in KVM switch for multi-device use. Plus, it's one of the few 1080p ultra-wides with USB-C that can also power a phone. However, it's not without its flaws. The included cables are ridiculously stiff, making setup a real pain, especially if your desk is tight on space. The stand, while incredibly versatile, isn't ideal for taller users. The height adjustment is limited, mostly because of that integrated camera mount, which takes up valuable vertical space. It's a common problem with monitor stands, but doesn't make it any less annoying for someone my height. And finally, there's the price. While it's a much better deal than its original MSRP, it's significantly more expensive than the other monitors I tested. The question is that extra cost justified by the higher refresh rate and extra features? For me, the answer was yes. The 20 Hz difference isn't gigantic, and I don't use the camera mount daily. But for the long-term investment, the extra features and superior performance made the price worthwhile. Ultimately, this monitor is the daily driver for me. It's the top performer in its niche, and I want a monitor that will last. If you're in the same boat, looking for something to stick with for years to come, you'll appreciate its quality. But if you're just after a great high refresh rate 1080p ultra-wide on a budget, you won't be disappointed by the other options either. Appreciate you watching. If this video helped, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts below. See you soon.